Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to CC Sweet Honey Tarot Reading. Everybody's welcome. Cross watchers, you're welcome. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Please take what resonates and leave out the rest. And remember, tarot has no gender. When I say he can be a she and she can be a he. If you want a personal reading, hit the link below. How is everybody doing today? This reading will be on Pisces. Why are you so emotionally detached? Why are you so emotionally detached? This may not be your story. It could be somebody else's story or somebody that you know or somebody that you heard of. How is everybody doing? Is everybody ready for the holiday? I'm sending out love and hugs to everyone. Love and hugs to everyone. I greatly appreciate you all tuning into my channel. You make me so happy. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. So this reading is on Pisces. Why are you so emotionally detached? Let's begin. First card we have is true. True. In order to become unemotionally detached, you got to speak your truth and how you feel. If you don't speak your truth, it'll keep you in that negative feeling of emotional detachment. Second card is movement, choice, and decisions. Movement, choice, and decision. In order to get undetached and move out that emotional detachment, you have to move forward. And it's a choice. It's a choice that you made, being emotionally detached. Why, Pisces? So now it's time to get out of it. Decision. It's a decision that you got to make to become unemotional detached. To become unemotionally detached. Because right now, some of you are just emotionally detached. For what reason? Either you've been lost or you've been hurt before. Second card is firm foundation. Firm foundation. In order to be firm, you got to open up. You got to be open up and stop that detachment emotion. Because that'll stop you every time when you're trying to be firm about something. And if you negative, thinking about negative feelings and negative thoughts, it'll make you emotionally detached. You'll start thinking some other type of way. On the bottom of the deck is harmony. You must have harmony. Harmony. So throw away that emotional detachment so you can feel the love. To feel the love of your family. To feel the love of your friends. To feel the love of your partnership. Your partner. Open up. Harmony is the last card. Okay. Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Pisces. Why is this true card here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Using Oracle deck, by the way. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why is this true card here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Pisces. Come on now, tell us more about this true card. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Awareness. You know you're aware. You know what you're doing. You're aware of your emotional detachment. It's not like you don't know, Pisces. You got people out there that love you, that need you, that want to work with you. Open up. Accept love. Stop being emotional detached. Okay? Spirit, tell us more about this movement, choice, and decision. Spirit, tell Pisces more. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come on now, what you want Pisces to know about this movement, choice, and decision? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell us more. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell us more about this movement, choice, decision. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Come on now, tell us more. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus about this movement, choice, and decision. Your intuition plays a big factor. Your intuition plays a big factor of your emotional detachment. It blocks everything off. The way you feel, the way you perceive things, the way you look at things. It can be your past experience, but your intuition plays a big factor in the way you think. You got to change the way you think to make that intuition a good positive note. Because right now it's negative. Some of you, not everybody, but some of you are feeling negative and you done closed off, feeling emotionally detached. What's going on, Pisces? Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Spirit, tell Pisces more about this firm foundation. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell Pisces more about this firm foundation. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this firm foundation. What you want Pisces to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Positive movement forward. Positive movement forward. In order to undetach yourself emotionally detach, you got to move forward. Think positive. Think about happy things. Keep your deep feelings and open up and talk about them. Figure it out. Figure it out. Pisces movement forward. Figure it out. Emotionally detached. You shouldn't be like that. You should be loving and caring. You got a lot of people out there loving you that need you and willing to work with you. Stop being closed off, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus tells us more about the harmony for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know, Spirit, about this harmony? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know about this harmony? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell us more about this harmony. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come on now. Tell Pisces more about this harmony. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love begins. Once you open up, harmony steps in, and love begins. Stop being closed off, emotionally detached, blocking off your love, feeling self-centered, feeling self-pity. Open up. Let people in. Talk about your feelings. Talk about what you feel. Because distance can play a part in your emotional as well. Being distant. Don't want to be bothered. Closed off. Don't want to talk about it. And you don't know, some of you all don't even know the reason why you feel emotionally detached. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this awareness. What you want Pisces to know about this awareness. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this awareness. Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know about this awareness? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know about this awareness? Spiritual union. Spiritual union. Spiritual union can bring you out of this emotional detachment. Think positive. Think logic. Sit down and meditate on what you're feeling and how you're feeling. Open up and talk to people about it. Spiritually, you can come out of this emotional detachment. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this intuition. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Pisces. What you want Pisces to know about this intuition? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know about this intuition? Come on now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know? A lot of heartache and loss. That's what emotional detachment can do. It can make you fearful. It can make you feel lost. You can feel so fearful, trapped. Pisces, you can feel trapped. So open up. It's kind of hard to figure some Pisces out when it comes to emotional detachment because you all don't let nobody in. You don't want to talk about it. So you rather what? Have a heartache and loss? You shouldn't want to feel like that. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this positive movement forward for Pisces. Tell us more about this positive movement forward for Pisces. Come on now, Spirit. What you want Pisces to know about this movement forward? positive movement forward. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know about this positive movement forward? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come on now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Pisces. What you want Pisces to know about this positive movement forward? All right, let's see what we have. Partnership and alliance. Partnership and alliance. Once you get rid of all that emotional detachment, then you can partnership with somebody. But long as you feeling emotionally detached, you stuck. You stuck. You got people out there want to help you for its partnership. There's nothing wrong with taking partnership. Asking for help when you know you really need help. You know, some Pisces is, you know, you can be mostly keep the deep feelings to yourself. You got to open up to release it so you can have partnership and good alliances. Excuse me. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about love begins for Pisces. What you want Pisces to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus about this love begins. Love begins. Once you love begins. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Once you get rid of all that negativity, love begins. And what we have? Power. 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 You feel enlightened. You feel enlightenment. You feel excited. You feel energy. Positive energy. Once you get rid of that emotional detachment. So don't feel like that. Get rid of it. It's no good. Throw it in the recycling bin. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this spiritual union. Spiritual union for Pisces. Spiritual union. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell Pisces more about this spiritual union. Come on now. What you want Pisces to know about this spiritual union? Spiritual union. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Transformation. Once you get rid of that emotional detachment and start a new beginning, a new way of processing and thinking, then you can transition to better things. But first you got to get rid of that emotional detachment, that feeling. That feeling. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why is this heartache and loss? Tell Pisces more about this heartache and loss. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What you want Pisces to know about this heartache and loss? Come on now. Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Pisces. What Pisces need to know about this heartache and loss? Heartache and loss. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Material and spiritual prosperity. Material and spiritual prosperity. Once you get undetached, you start feeling good about yourself, feeling good spiritually, getting the mindset right into thinking positive, let go of that negativity, you can have prosperity. So why not emotionally unattach yourself? Because right now you're in an emotionally detached stage. Let it go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this transformation. What you want Pisces to know about this transformation? Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this transformation. What you want Pisces to know? Come on now. What you want Pisces to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Spirit. What you want Pisces to know about this transformation? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this transformation. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Pisces. Balance. After you end something and begin thinking positive about this transformation, how you gonna get out of this emotional detachment and let love in? You become balanced. You become more balanced, knowing that what you want to do, figuring out how you want to do and what you want to do, people that you want to share thoughts and ideals with. Don't be emotionally detached. That's not good. Let it go. Stop living in a fantasy world, imaging things that really don't fucking exist. Stop it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this material and spiritual prosperity. Material and spiritual prosperity. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell us more. Tell us more, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, about this material, spiritual prosperity. Come on now, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What Pisces need to know? What Pisces need to know about this material, spiritual prosperity? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Emotional loss. Emotional loss. You feel hurt. You feel pain. You feel hurt and you feel pain. Why? Because you're closed off. You're emotional detached. You got to release that. Let it go. Because that can hurt. It can also cause physical pain as well. See, I'm holding his hands over his heart. It can cause physical pain as well as mentally. So let it go. Let someone take care of you. Let love in. Talk. Release it. Release that emotional detach in a positive way. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is this power cord here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces. What you want Pisces to know about this power? Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What Pisces need to know about this power? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about this power. Somebody's fertility. Somebody's having a baby bump. Somebody's having a baby bump. Because sometimes that can make you feel emotionally detached as well. You don't mean no harm. Sometimes you can be like emotionally detached, feeling down, feeling lost. Don't want to be bothered with nobody. Okay? But you got to get out of that so you can be healthy. Healthy mind, a healthy state. And some of you all may be pregnant right now as I speak. Feeling emotionally detached. Oh, I don't want to be bothered today. I don't feel like being bothered. And just stay there and be stuck. You got to get out of that shit, Pisces. And start thinking positive. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, tell us more about this transformation. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, tell us more about this transformation. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Spirit, tell us more about this transformation. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what you want Pisces to know about this transformation? Transformation. You got to have patience. Once something stops, a new beginning. Something ends, a new beginning. You got to have patience. And once you create patience, all that emotionally detached, you'll feel better. You'll stop thinking the way you think. Because it's all cause of the way you think that cause emotional detachment. Feeling not loved, feeling lost, feeling self-pity. Let it go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why this balance cord here? Spirit, what you want Pisces to know about this balance? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pull a couple more cards. What you want Pisces to know about this balance? Come on now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell us more. Material harvest. Material harvest. Once you get balance and create balance and start thinking positive, see all that energy? Join in all that energy, putting your seeds to work. So once you become unbalanced, you become material harvest, planning things, thinking a certain way. Oh, I'm not going to do it this way because, last time it made me feel like this. It's just a feeling. Hopefully it'll go away. So you plant your seeds and watch it grow. Grow within yourself. So you can have love, feel emotional, stable. Put them a couple more cards. Why is this emotional loss for Pisces? Spirit, what you want Pisces to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus about this emotional loss. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you want Pisces to know about this emotional loss? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Trumpet. Once you release that emotional loss, emotional detached thinking, you can gain willpower and strength. Be determined of changing the way you think, the way you act, the way you perceive things and look at things. One more card. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why is this spirit, fertilization here? Why is fertilization? Why is this here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more. Prosperity begins. Prosperity begins. Fertilization. Prosperity begins. Once you let it go, feel good within yourself and release it and bring positive emotions in and stop being detached. Stop being detached. Prosperity begins. You feel good. You feel better about yourself. Observing, looking at the outcome, planning for the future. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why are Pisces so emotional detached? Why are Pisces so emotional detached? Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more. Why is Pisces so emotional detached? Why? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more. Why are Pisces so emotional detached? It's got to be a reason. Why? Why are Pisces so emotionally detached? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come on now, tell us. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Destiny. Destiny. Once you release that emotional detachment, you can have destiny. You can trust again. You won't have to hurt. You won't have to have that pain. You won't have to think about different issues of what people think about you and how they thought about you. My next question will be, tell us more about Pisces detachment. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more about Pisces detachment. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come on now. Tell us more about this Pisces detachment. Tell me more about Pisces detachment. What you want Pisces to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come on now. Tell us more about that Pisces detachment. Tell us more. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, this sacrifice. Sometimes you got to make sacrifice, baby. Sometimes you got to give up something to proceed something. Okay? That's what forms this detachment. You got to sacrifice. Let it go. Release it. It's no good. Let it go. Third question. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who is Pisces detached from? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who is Pisces detached from? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who is Pisces detached from? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell us more. Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who is Pisces detached from? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come on now. Who is Pisces detached from? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's find out. Oh, you got hope. See, the little lady could be a man or a woman. Some of you are detached from female or male. It can go vice versa. Who is Pisces detached from? It can go vice versa, man or woman. See it right there? Okay? And once you release it and start building the emotional attachment, you begin to have hope. My last question, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What was the reason why Pisces detachment from this individual? What you want Pisces to know? What was the real reason Pisces was detached from this individual? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What was the reason The Pisces was detached from this individual. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, we'll take it. See that? Just flipped over. Fulfillment and wishes. Fulfillment and wishes. That can be a man or a woman. Fulfillment and wishes. The reason. Maybe you wish for something. Maybe they didn't fulfill something that you wanted. You asked for something and you felt like they betrayed you. Fulfillment. They didn't put in their bargain of the deal. You wish they had her, but they didn't. So that's why you feel a reason that you had to emotionally detach from. All right. So that was the general reading for Pisces. Why are you so emotionally detached, Pisces? We talked about the things that you was feeling that involved a lot of patience, transformation, spirituality. You had to speak your truth, because if you don't speak your truth, it can bring you into an emotional detachment. Okay? Then right here, you had a choice. You had to make a choice whether you want to stay stuck or get unstuck of that emotional detachment. Listen to your intuitions. Listen to your intuitions. Then after you felt like that, your emotional attachment caused you to have heartache and loss. Heartache and loss. But then you came back and you balanced that shit. You balanced it. Over here you stood firm on what you believe. How you gonna think? You know, I gotta change the way I think, the way I perceive people. I gotta change that shit. Okay? Then you start moving forward into a positive mind, a mindset. It's all up in the mind. How you perceive and how you think. Okay? And over here, love begins. Once you throw out all that negativity and release that emotional detachment in a positive way and start thinking in a positive way, prosperity begins. Prosperity begins. First question was like, why are Pisces so emotionally detached and hurt and pain? Came with destiny. Destiny. If you don't release it, destiny will never come in. So you got to release that emotional detachment. Second question was, tell us more about the Pisces detachment. You have to sacrifice. If you don't let something go, sacrifice. Sometimes you got to put shit aside. Sacrifice. Let shit go so you can feel that emotional love again to become stable. Third question was, who is Pisces detached from? It could be a man or a female. But once you release that, let it go and begin to love and forgive, hope sets in. Hope set in. And what was the real reason for Pisces to detach from this individual? Because they didn't make a fulfillment. They didn't do something that they promised you that they was going to do, and they didn't fulfill it. So I hope you all enjoyed this reading today. Why are you so emotionally detached? Thank everybody for listening. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And I hope everybody enjoyed this reading. Thanks again for watching. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Until next time, take care.